Ram Mandir. There are a lot of questions, Sadhguru, on whether a ceremony like what we're going to see on 22nd January can happen in a temple that's not complete. Does it matter?
See, the temple is of 3 floors. They've completed 1 floor and they're doing the Ram Lala consecration. And it's already a consecrated deity, they're further enhancing that. And 550 years of time, if it's not enough weight, somebody wants to wait another 2 years. For what? For their own reasons, leave that. I think it's a wonderful thing. As I said, if you love something, you're never going to do something that says, okay, this is enough. So temple will be continuously going on enhancing itself. See, it's already 27 years since I think almost that much since we did Dhyanalinga. Is it over? We're still going on adding something, will it ever be over? It'll never be over. I think the same is true with the Ram temple, it'll never be over. It'll go on. If we do stone, then somebody will say, let's, cover it with gold. Somebody will say, let's put diamonds in it. Because when you love something, you can never do enough. So temple will always be evolving. Unfortunately, we've had a historical situation where temples were pulled down, destroyed, desecrated. So now we're putting back. Of course there is a rush. 550 years is not a small amount of time to wait.
Of course.
And look at the resilience of the people. Because this has been coming last 8 years, I've been kind of acquainting myself with the history of these things. Because what we read in the school books was so… not history at all.
Very basic.
Not even basic, all false in many ways.
False?
Yes. Very one-sided.
Like what?
Not a whole picture. See, you read only dates and battles, nothing about the people, nothing about their suffering, nothing about their valor, nothing about what they built, why they were important, no. Who won the battle? See, writing history in the name of people who won the battle is a very crude way of doing things. Many times people who lost the battle might have been greater people. So, I've been acquainting myself. What I see about this Ram Mandir is, these 550 years, even during the British era, many cases fought, 11 or 12 cases were fought, every one of them they won. But all these cases were fought and launched by ordinary people, not some great leaders or very rich people or kings or something, ordinary people. 550 years, look at the resilience. How much love should be there in your heart to do that? Generation after generation. So if you don't admire that, forget about Ram, if you don't admire these people who carried this on, and now when they want to open, you say, why don't you wait for 2 more years? I think it's ugly, even uttering such things. It's quite obscene for me, that somebody is going on trying to find fault. Really, let them do it the way they want it. You wish to be there, be there. If you don't wish to be there, don't be there, it's simple.
The other aspect is that a lot of people say that, look, yes, there's been a lot of fight over this, we've seen people giving up so much for this temple. Why not build a school? Why not build a hospital that'll benefit the people of Ayodhya?
Why don't you build wherever you want? Why are you telling somebody else to build a hospital and a school? Why don't you build it?
Interesting. So you're saying not on that land? Because they're saying the amount of investment you're putting on the temple, why don't you put it in a hospital or a school and end the dispute as is?
Where is the dispute?
Was a dispute.
Was a dispute, the dispute has been repeatedly settled, all right? During the British era, you must look at the judgments. They made much stronger judgments in favor of the Ram temple than our Supreme Court has done, much stronger, clearly. You must read those judgments, it's amazing. Because they were professional archaeologists who came and examined the British archaeologists. They didn't care what your religion was, they just wrote what they found. And they said this 100% is built on a temple, no question. So that we debated for so long, for 70 years now, which is ridiculous.
Besides, of course, what Ram Mandir means for devotees, for Ram Bhakts, there's also a lot of talk about what it means for India.
It is the greatest historic moment post Somnath temple. People have carried the temple in their hearts, now they're just putting it in stone out.